Hello. This is Thursday, 14/23, 16 seconds, 2024, the year, 8th month, August, 8th day. That would be 88, also known as Trump's gematria number. Anyway, this is Private Military Peace Warrant Officer, Top Dog Fucker, Russell Edward Eskew, Agent, lien number RE 043 731 210 US. That's a straight up registered universal contract. Staying fucking humble and grounded. Staying fucking humble and grounded, but enjoying the lovely Capricorn climbing heights. Soaring. And landing. And soaring and landing. With secured confidential ease. Easement. It didn't happen overnight. It happened with some dame. With an overnight. With full expression. Just because. Full expression. Just because. Just because it wants to express that way. This way, that way, anyway. In the moment, in the time, embracing and enjoy all that is. Not discarding or eradicating the fear. Living with the fear, with equilibrium, with the fear. And with equilibrium. Not with dominance, equilibrium. With fear. And every moment vacillates back and forth. It leans side to side. Every moment. It's always moving and leaning. Except for the temporal night order bad habit rest time, known as fall of fucking sleep. Because the body has been abused for millions of fucking years. The body's been abused. That would be the soul girl energy. And so it's been the bad habit to have to rest, known as sleep. However, there's still movement. Breath going in and out. Still movement. It ain't dead. Almost dead, though. But it ain't dead. Ah. Living. Still living. Still living. Auditing at any moment. Just spontaneously. Just spurt it out. Ejaculate it. Let it go. Letting it go. That's not an order saying let it go. Generally speaking, letting it go in the moment. enjoying peaceful rest, and all of a sudden ejaculating again. Poof, comes right out. Sound audit with thought. Equilibrium between the two energies. Too much thought, then the audit shuts up. Too much thought, the audit shuts up. And then sometimes too much thought, then the audit comes forth and starts speaking up. Then the thoughts start to realize, too much thinking going on. Too much thinking. Need to allow the soul to sprout forth with the thoughts. Bring equilibrium between the two energies. It's private and public. Thoughts are the private. The body is the public. Thoughts are invisible. No one sees them. Everyone sees the body. Although all thoughts are visible to be seen. But one has to enter in with the ESP to see it. There's work to be done. And if there's labor. If there's no labor, there are no celebrations. If there is no labor, there is no reason to celebrate. Celebration feeds the labor. It's natural, it happens naturally. Labor happens naturally because there is an anticipation, an unconscious anticipation that there's something sweet and lovely on the other side. And when the labor is finished and all the enjoyments bask and embrace the atmosphere that has been labored forth. Ooh! A poet know it. Grow it and show it. Let it spurt out. But if one wants to cover it with a condemnation. Even in the New Jesus interpretation it says, now therefore know this, there is now no more condemnation. Except for those that want to enter into a condemnation. And then there's also the weaning and the transition from that condemnation. Because the bad habits usually don't go away overnight. There's training and labor involved. Simply put, on the street, people call this work. But if one is not allowed to labor and work the loveliness that one has to work and labor out, then they're being hindered. Then the labor is being hindered, and there is no celebration to celebrate. That's also known as the child that longs to come out and labor the wonderful labors that are naturally there and participate. Everything that the universe is. Everything. Unashamedly. Although if one wants to feel shame, that's on them. They can embrace the shame and feel the shame all they want. It might get a little bit uncomfortable being stuck in the mud with the shame, though. And it might get uncomfortable when the abuse starts to come in and add to the effort. Way uncomfortable. Although one can numb the self to all the pain and think that it's normal. Go around and have everyone kiss their fucking ass. And have all the other living organisms intimidated and in fear, scared shitless, that they better do what one says or else. So shut up. Right? Well, that's not a question. That's a statement. Solid statement. Right. Pen and paper. Right. If one so chooses to write. One can also left. There ain't just right. There's left. There's middle. And those are three angles. There's many angles with the sphere, the globe, the circle, the ball. 360 degrees, and it goes every which fucking way all around like a radiation radio. radiates every fucking where. Penetrates everything equally, all fucking directions. If it wanna. It can be routed though. Like a sheep and a cow, it can be herded and routed. Hurt and routed. You didn't do what I told you to do. Here's my fucking club. Smack! You're hurt? Good. Go over there. I said go over there now. Or I'm going to give you another club to the fucking back of the fucking leg. All right? This gets all into Hollywood acting. And it also gets into the reality of the fucking situation. It really ain't a fucking act. This shit is actually fucking going on. Although it could be an unconscious act from a bully. An unconscious act from a bully. Acting up. A bully acting up. An unconscious child just acting up. Throwing a fit. Naturally. Just naturally throwing a fit. It ain't no big deal. So a child throws a fit. What else does a child know but to fucking just come out of the womb, start throwing fucking fits? I mean, fuck, if a doctor grabs a fucking kid, turns him upside down, hanging by his fucking feet, and hits him on the fucking ass, smack, and then cuts his fucking dick, all the skin off his dick off. I mean, fuck, what kid wouldn't want to fucking go fucking numb into unconscious land and fucking... what the fuck just fucking happened to me? Unconsciously. Go into straight lockdown, straight out of the fucking womb. Abused, straight out of the womb. Smack! We know what's best for you, kid. Here, give me your fucking dick. And there are some countries that cut a baby girl's clit off. They'll cut the clit off. That's a no-shitter. It's all over YouTube. Go look for it. Straight up, they'll cut the girl's clit off. Right out of the womb. Welcome to hell, little lovely baby. I'm going to steal everything you got. You're going to serve me, kiss my ass. And here's a little something to remind you if you don't do what I tell you to do. Cut. Now that's Hollywood acting at its fucking best right there. That is a no-shit rehearsal for a script and a scene in a real Hollywood movie coming soon to a fucking theater near fucking you. Or near anyone. Just near, period, generally speaking. Near. Straight up. Scared fucking straight. Just like the fucking prison television shows that were showed to the young teenagers back in the 1980s. Brother remembers that shit growing up, seeing those fucking TV shows. Scared straight. Welcome to prison, fucker. Meet Bubba. Who the fuck are you? What the fuck you in here for? What are you looking at? Get the fuck out of my face. Welcome to hell, fucker. You don't want to come in here. I'll guarantee you don't want to come in here. Keep your ass clean, bitch. Unless you want to get a good fuck. I mean, that's straight up. I mean, that would have been the uncensored version to the television show in the 1980s called Scared Straight, where the cameras went into the prisons and they brought the young little kids that were committing crimes out in town, brought them right in to meet Bubba. And all the prison guards had smiles on their faces as Prison Bubba unleashed on all their asses. Publicly, though. Publicly. He had to put on a public mask. Otherwise, it would have been the private version. It would have been the private version. Dicks would have been pulled out and asses would have been fucking raw. With smiles on the guard's face and all those on the cameras. And it would have been put in the movies and sold across the world and the universe privately. Privately. And in fact, that shit actually goes on. Privately. Imagine that. Yeah, that shit has already been going on. Human trafficking up the ass. Yeah, that was the name of the television show growing up as a kid. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Scared the fuck out of a whole bunch of kids. Just straight up 1980s kids growing up. Just scared the fuck out of them. Welcome to hell, bitch. And the guards just sit there with a smile on their face. Oh, yeah. Those were the fucking days, man. The 1980s. Those were the fucking days that this brother grew up in. Not saying that they were the days. Just saying that those were the days this brother grew up with. Yeah. And I'll tell you, there are other generations that grew up with shit too that's just as fucking powerful. Just as powerful in the day. Just as powerful in the day. Every generation gets a dose of Bubba in a different way. In a different way. Every generation gets a dose of Bubba. Every generation. And remember, Bubba is just another word for unconsciousness. Unconsciousness. As evidence to consider. That's all. It's just evidence to consider. Not getting locked in with it. Not having a lockdown with it. It's just evidence to consider. For all living organisms to consider. The reality that the universe is. That everything that goes on with the universe and in the universe, outside the universe, is going on and been going on. There ain't nothing fucking new going on that comes around. Ain't fucking nothing new under the fucking sun. Except for probably consciousness. When consciousness comes, then something new comes in. Something new comes. Something new appears. That's called a new fucking habit. That's called no child left fucking behind. And it don't matter who fucking says it. It's an idea. No child left behind. It doesn't mean vote for Obama or Michelle or their Baphomet friend Kamala Walla. If she is a Baphomet, who knows? She could be a fucking Baphomet. A chick with a dick. There's all kinds of videos. Obama's fucking wife is a chick with a dick. She's a dude. And the children are adopted. As evidence to consider. We don't really know because she never dropped down the pants for anyone to see it. It's all just a story, but this is evidence to consider. I could be a fucking Baphomet, chick with a dick. I could be a dude and have a pussy. Straight up. You don't know because you haven't seen what's down there, have you? Unless one goes to the country fair and shares some of the wonderful goods with everyone. And even at that, one wouldn't know because there's wonderful military surgeries that can attach a penis, full-blown penis, and make it look real. Full-blown penis and make it look real. One still would never know. This fucker was born a girl. The tits were removed and the dick nuts were sewn on. And the individual can enjoy ejaculation too. Go study the YouTube videos. The individual can enjoy ejaculation too. The surgery is that good. The technology exists. It's that fucking good. I'm telling you, there's technology hidden from the public called super soldier technology. Super soldiers, those are high-level soldiers that end up getting their legs blown off and their arms blown off. And they get their arms grown back because of the technology in the military, on the private side, that hasn't been shown to the public. The super soldier programs. They can replace organs, everything, body parts, the whole fucking 9 fucking yards. Of course, it's all just a story because I ain't seen it either. Who knows if it's true or not? But it's not that far-fetched. It ain't that far-fetched. Think of all the shit that's being hidden. All the technology that's being hidden. And all the people that came out with inventions that have been snatched and they were killed off, and they kept the fucking technology for themselves in their private little worlds. They keep the technology for themselves whenever anyone's been coming out with inventions. They infiltrate, they take it, and if they need to, they kill the individual. Get rid of them. This ain't nothing new going on under the sun. It's been going on for a long fucking time. But there's a lot of people ain't got a fucking clue what's going on. Whole lot of living organisms ain't got a fucking clue. There's a whole lot of unconsciousness going on. Everyone at different levels. Is that a good thing? Is it a bad thing? It could be all kinds of things. It could be anything anyone wants it to be. The universe is that spectacular. This existence, whatever it is that spectacular, and beyond that probably. More than likely beyond one's wildest fucking dreams. There are probably thoughts floating in the universe that have yet to be picked up on. Inventions, technology, ways to live, all kinds of shit. Planets, universes, galaxies, all kind of shit out there, probably. Unless it's all just a computer hologram. This could all be just a computer hologram for all anyone knows. Someone could probably shut the button off and it would all go away. Whoop! It could be. It's evidence to consider. However, the Sicily brothers sure would like to know what's going on behind some closed doors. Especially the military and the high-level politicians, aliens and extraterrestrials. Brothers sure would like to time travel, astral travel, morph into anything and go inspect shit. Oh, curiosity is blossoming. Without having to drive no car, get in a spaceship, just levitate the fucking body and float anywhere the brother wants. Sisterly brother wants. And at the snap of a finger, faster than the speed of fucking thought, just like that, all the way across the other side of the universe. And it's still going and expanding. Look at that. It's still going and expanding at the speed of thought. On the edge, keeping up with it. On the edge, keeping up with it as it's expanding. And then realizing, fuck, I need a break from all this traveling. I need to stop. And it's still going on and expanding and expanding and expanding and expanding. Something new all the fucking time. Something new all the time. Curiosity sparked all the time. It ain't the same old, same old. There is no getting bored with the universe. As evidence to consider. God, I need a break from all this traveling. Yet the universe keeps on expanding. I'll catch up with you later, Universal Edge. I'll catch up with you later. I wonder who the fuck's driving that fucking that movement. What the hell is it? I'll catch up with you later. What is that? Is that extraterrestrial intelligence? Some higher level, different level, fucking what the fuck is it? Inquiring minds would like to know. Inquiring minds. Well, that would be a singing choir. There's a song to be sung for that one, with that one. Yeah. A constant audit. A constant song going on with all the new experiences. Constantly. Although if one wants to, they can take a break and stop traveling and stay in one fucking spot as long as they want. Couple trillion years, I think I'll stay right here till I feel like traveling again. And then he gets hijacked. Here's the story. The brother gets hijacked. Oh, fuck. He got hijacked. Now his power to explore anytime he want was just hijacked. He got infiltrated, mind controlled, brainwashed. Now he's hijacked. Now he's got to figure a way to get out of it. You got to figure a way to get out of it. And he might have to go to the backyard and start auditing the fuck out of everything and face the fear. Might have to go to the backyard and the front yard. Get on the fucking microphone inside the fucking house and face the fucking fear in order to get out of it. That's a Hollywood movie right there. A whole fucking movie can be written on that concept. Songs, books can be written. People could start fucking religions on that idea right there. Run with it. They could sell it. They could make all kinds of money. They could force people to obey it if they wanted to. The universe could be that big to allow that shit to happen in a corner of the universe over that way somewhere. And if it wanted to, it could move over that way. If it wanted to, it could take over the whole fucking universe if it wanted to. As evidence to consider, which is just a fucking story. Everything's just a fucking story. Everything, and stories are there to be experienced. However, it gets a little bit fucked up when one wants to take their fucking story and shove it down another living organism's throat. I'm going to say straight up, I don't enjoy that shit. I've had enough of that shit. Having someone else's fucking story shoved down my fucking throat. I've had enough of that shit. I've had all I could handle with that shit. Straight the fuck up. And then that's when the audit comes in. That's the audit. Start exposing what's going on. The capacity to speak up and share everything that's going on. So that the bully starts to feel a little bit naked for what's going on. And then he starts to fucking release his fucking strings. Because he realizes if more and more living organisms start to figure out what's going on, well, he's going to lose his whole fucking army. And then he's going to be by his fucking self fucking again. Trying to figure out how he can steal someone else's soul and make him suck his dick. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure you know. I don't think it's far-fetched to say I think there's a whole lot of living organisms that are tired of being told what to fucking do, and if they don't do it, there's nothing but a fucking punishment awaiting them. At all levels. It's not that far-fetched. Although there are a lot of living organisms that don't have the courage and the security or the confidence to speak up and expose it. And the reason is because in the past, people like that have been killed, tortured, burned at the fucking stake, skinned alive, boiled alive, drowned alive, all kinds of shit. As fast and as slow as death wanted to take it. And all the other people look around, they say, oh my God, this is what the king does to those that audit every fucking thing going on around here. That's a fucking mean ass fucker. Best to bend over and let him fuck the ass anytime he wants. Suck his dick whenever he wants it any way he wants. Pay him homage and be a slave and serve his fucking ass for fucking ever. There ain't no way out of this one. I'm fucking stuck. A slave for fucking ever. Now that's a shitful, hopeless fucking situation. Although it can be gotten used to and one can convince themselves that it's fucking normal. Oh yeah, one can become numb to all the pain and suffering and feel, I'm the best treated slave that there is. King loves me the best. I sure am sorry that he don't like you very much, but God, he loves the way I give him a blowjob. And he says my ass is always tight and wet for him. Hot, tight, and wet, and he loves me. He tells me he loves me all the time. God, I have learned how to love being fucked up the ass, serving his ass, licking his balls, you name it. Whatever he wants. He says cook dinner, and he says have it ready by 4:59 and not a second faster sooner. It's going to be cooked at 4:59 ready. And he's going to be satisfied with the meal with all flavors. That is the best slave ever. One that can bow to that whim every fucking day. And then call it art and be proud of it. And write a book and sell it to everyone. You too can learn how to be the best fucking slave. And make sure the master is satisfied at all times. And Tony Robbins will get on stage and he'll say, think and grow rich now. Learn how to suck the master's cock in a lovely way. And you'll be the slave master's best friend. He might even marry your ass. Have kids and all that. Until the day you decide to rise up and give him a counterclaim audit. And then he'll smack that ass down and say, get back in line, bitch. That's a Hollywood movie right there, if there ever was one. That is a Hollywood. In fact, there are scenes similar to that on television. Even on television, there are scenes similar to that. It ain't that far fucking fetched. These stories have been going on for a long time. It's just that they aren't talked openly. They ain't talked upon openly in the public. It's all about hide behind closed doors because the king might hear me say something he doesn't like, and it's going to be off with my fucking fingers, as well as other appendages, as the king sees fit. All right? Yeah, go write a book on it and sell it to whoever the fuck you want. Become a snake oil salesman. Go write a book on it. Right? Of course. You become quite rich with Hollywood movies. You got all the script you need right there. You become the richest fucker on the fucking planet. You'll be richer than Elon fucking Musk in Hollywood. The most sought after fucking Hollywood scripting writer that there fucking ever was. More popular than Stephen fucking King. And that's a no-shitter. Although to a lot of living organisms, it's a fairy tale. Oh, that's all fiction and fantasy. Don't you know that Hollywood movies and books, there's a lot of fiction and fantasy movies and books? Well, that's what someone says. Someone says that there are fiction and fantasy books and Hollywood movies. That's someone's story right there. And they convinced a whole lot of people. Oh, it's just fiction and fantasy. Oh, you ain't got to worry about that stuff. Oh, you don't even need to look into it. I said just good fiction and fun and poking fun or whatever the fuck. There are people like that. They just have a good time with, they'll mock one and make one feel like a dumbass publicly in front of everyone. Oh, you don't believe that. Ha ha ha. Point their fingers. Start making one feel like a dumbass in front of everyone. It's called the Ma King syndrome. Ma King. That's the mother king. The warrior woman, otherwise known as the state nanny or the lesbian bull dyke that steals children because she's gay and she does not have natural children. Because she can't stand natural children because they always audit every fucking thing. So she figured out a way to create a society to shut down all the children and stop all the audits. Until there's one child that she can't ever shut down. Though she try. Though she try. I mean, that's a nice Hollywood movie right there, isn't it? And it also could be reality as evidence to consider. Facing the fear. Learning to live with the fear. And get along with the fear. Side to side with equilibrium. Not to be dominant over or to be subservient to be equal. To have consideration across the board. Leaning side to side because the energies vacillate. They go back and forth, up and down. But when they get stuck, then they're not moving. Stuck energies don't move. And when they become stuck in the mud and abusive, oh, that's some serious suffering and pain right there. Serious suffering, pain right there. Locked in with a lockdown. Can't get out. Always wondering, why the fuck do I gotta do what someone else tells me to do all the time? And if I don't, I get fucking punished. This is a bunch of bullshit. Who the fuck made these fucking rules up? What, some unconscious little bully fuck child? Probably is. Could be. It's evidence to consider. And it could be an innocent little bully fuck child. Could not even be a fuck child. Could be just a regular old innocent child. Just trying to figure things out and experiment with all kinds of shit. Until consciousness starts to grow and then starts to realize, oh, fuck. Look what's going on here. I've become quite the fucking monster. Well, welcome to reality. Everyone has a monster to face. All living organisms in the universe could possibly have a monster that needs to be faced. With the knee or without the knee. Or both sides. The little monster inside. To know the little monster. Get to know that little monster in there. Learn to live with that monster. Learn to let that monster out. So that one knows what the monster is. So that there's nothing hidden. There's no more wondering. I know what that part of the monster is. That ain't no big deal. I know that monster. Here, hi, little monster. You go up to the fucking monster with fucking teeth ready to tear the fuck out of everything and start fucking petting it in front of everybody. Look at this. Little monster. Just fucking petting the monster, and the monster's purring. And the monster's purring like a big 900-pound fucking Russian Siberian Amur tiger. 900 pounds walking up to one of them fuckers in the forest and start petting it. And it's fucking purring in front of everybody, the rest of the whole fucking tribe. The little monster, to get to know the little monster. To know the little monster so intimately that there's affection that's attained with the little monster. Now, the little monster that acts up, okay? It's just the little monster that acts up. It's like a little a convulsion. It's an automatic convulsion reaction. It's like a knee jerk. If you hit the knee right there, it automatically jerks. Well, it's the same thing with the monster. If the monster inside gets hit a certain way, if the button is pressed a certain way, it comes out. It moves. It snaps. It bites. It scratches. It plans. It tricks. It hides. It all kinds of stuff. Automatically it happens. To get to know the monster. One can get to know the little monster. And become so acquainted with the monster and become affectionate with the little monster that the little monster starts to grow up. Oh! The little monster starts to purr. Starts scratching the monster's chin underneath the chin. Oh, the little monster's like, oh, God, that feels so good. Starts stretching, yawning and stretching, and his tongue coming out. It feels so good. Now that's really feeling good right there. Oh, the little monster. Oh, and the monster has real special places that feel really, really good. Oh, the monster's like, ooh. So this is how children come forth. Children come forth, getting to know the little monster. The affectionate side to the little monster. Then all of a sudden children come forth. Ooh. So one is starting to learn how to grow up and to be with the universal energies. And no teacher has shown up yet to teach the information. There has been no teacher yet to publicly share the information. It's all just been for the private rich kids. And all the poor kids get shunned. They don't get a share of nothing. It's only for the rich kids and the special ones in the club. They only get to know all this information. Only the rich kids. Only the special ones. Ah, yes. Only those in the bully prison warden's family get to know this, and the friends. Only them. High-level military positions with all the technology, got all the contracts in place with the extraterrestrials and the aliens, trading humans and other living organisms for technology as a way to exist in the universe. Would you like some technology? Good. Give me some of those children right there to human traffic. I need some children to serve me. I'll give you some high-level technology. Okay, this is what happens in the Vatican military. Straight up. And if one doesn't know this, one can go on YouTube and type it in and start searching and digging and watch the videos as something to consider as evidence. Oh my God, I never thought this was fucking going on. There are whistleblowers, people called whistleblowers, and a lot of the videos have been taken down. But back when YouTube first came out, there were whistleblower videos all over the fucking place. And there was a generation of people that grew up on these videos. And this brother was one of them. But there's a whole lot of videos that have been taken down on YouTube. Whistleblowers were coming out up the ass all over the fucking place. Sharing shit no one ever fucking even dreamed of. Sharing shit. And I'll guarantee you, sure as shit, some of those whistleblowers are dead to this day. They are fucking dead. If not outright in the bottom of a fucking dungeon for blowing the whistle. Then on the other side, there are those in the Vatican that put the whistleblowers there on purpose. And they're clones and they're robots. To get information out to the folk, to the people, to the other living organisms, to help them grow and know what's going on. There are all different aspects to the situation going on. All different aspects. Straight up. Anyway, that's 42 minutes. We'll shut the video off at 42 minutes and 42 seconds. Have a countdown here. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Blast